Covering news across America, presidential candidate Hillary Clinton now has enough delegates to secure the Democratic nomination. Clinton defeated Sanders in California, New Jersey, and 2 other states yesterday, giving her enough pledged delegates and superdelegates. NBC Nightly News anchor Lester Holt will sit down with the presumptive Democratic nominee for a one-on-one interview on tonight's show. That airs right after News 10 at 6. Meanwhile, Bernie Sanders' campaign is downsizing. According to people familiar with his plans, about half of his staff is being laid off. Sanders says he got calls from both Clinton and President Obama after news his challenger had secured the nomination. He also spoke about the importance of defeating Donald Trump, who secured the Republican nomination for president a couple of weeks ago.
We will not allow right-wing Republicans to control our government. And that is especially true with Donald Trump as the Republican candidate.
Sanders plans to meet with President Obama at the White House tomorrow. He'll also hold a rally as voters in D.C. get ready to vote in the final nominating contest next week. The woman charged with killing 4 people and injuring dozens of others at a parade in Oklahoma last year is seeking an insanity defense. Adacia Chambers was found competent to stand trial last December, 2 months after police say she drove her car into a crowd of people at Oklahoma State University's homecoming game. She pleaded not guilty last month to 4 counts of murder and 42 counts of assault and battery last month. Her attorney says she's mentally ill and plans to raise the question of her mental state in upcoming court proceedings. Efforts are underway to locate the wreckage from last night's collision between 2 South Carolina Air National Guard fighter jets in Georgia. Both pilots were able to eject safely after the mid-air collision and are said to be in good shape at home with their families. So far, the wreckage of only 1 plane has been found. The South Carolina National Guard is warning people to stay away from any wreckage they may find, saying its fuel and other materials could be too dangerous to handle. The Blue Angels are canceling some of its upcoming shows in the wake of last week's deadly crash involving one of its planes. The Navy says the team is in, quote, operational pause with its 2016 air show season after Captain Jeff Cuss crashed just after takeoff while practicing for a show in Tennessee last Thursday. Upcoming shows in New York and Ohio have been canceled. No word yet if the team plans to cancel any additional planned shows. And there is big demand to be a part of the final goodbye to the People's Champ. Hundreds of people have been lining up to get tickets to Muhammad Ali's public memorial service set for Friday at the KFC Yum Center in the boxing legend's hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. 22,000 tickets will be given away. Police dashcam video has been unsealed that shows a police officer put a Missouri police officer in prison and caused a teen to suffer brain damage. The incident happened in September of 2014 during a routine traffic stop. The cop used a taser on the teen driver when he didn't get out of the vehicle, a move that ultimately caused the teen to go into cardiac arrest, which deprived his brain of oxygen for up to 8 minutes and resulted in brain damage. Take a look at the exchange.
You really want to get tased right here in the middle of your car?
What? I haven't done anything, officer. I haven't done anything, officer. What, am I under arrest?
Yes.
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest?
Come out of the car.
Am I under arrest?
All right, fine. Just get out. Out.
What?
Out right now. Out of the car. Out of the car.
The teen got out of the car and was placed in handcuffs and dragged to the side of the road where the officer dropped him face first on the ground. The officer was eventually indicted on several charges, including excessive force, and pleaded guilty to violating the teen's rights. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison last week. Well, still ahead, first at 4, sales were cold, so you may be due a refund from the popular coffee maker. That's in our consumer segment. But next, Andy tells us the cold is over and a warm-up is on the way when First at 4 comes right back.